Cek. Aman. Dah. Gas.
Sorry.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Wait, dapat baju kita. Apa kita dapat baju? Put them on. Siap. Achilles.
Once upon a time, we had a ceremony on such occasions. But I don't think either of us are really the type for that. You've your tools and training, your targets and goals. And now you have your title. Welcome to the Brotherhood, Connor.
Oh, diganti nama jadi Connor. Connor McGregor.
Welcome back, Desmond. You'll be happy to hear there's actually good news for once.
Yeah?
I've managed to locate a power source, and it's relatively close by. Up for a trip to Manhattan?
Is it safe to leave? Abstergo's gotta be looking for us.
Obviously it's not safe. Can't exactly sit around here hoping to get lucky, though, can we? We need that power source. Besides, I'm sure you can cook up some way to hide our movements.
Maybe. The Templars have access to all kinds of satellites and camera systems. We'll need to find a way to mask our digital signature. I can probably camouflage the van, too. But there's not much I can do for us.
That's an easy one.
Local utility companies have assured the public that they're completely prepared for the upcoming solar maximum. Disruptions to service are expected to be minimal.
If only they knew.
What's this?
A remote-operated camera. It'll provide us with a feed while you're on mission. This will let us talk to each other.
We're almost there, so listen up. The artifact is in an office penthouse in Lower Manhattan. At this time of night, direct infiltration is going to get you noticed. I think we're better off having you drop in from above.
What do you mean, above?
Push dari langit, boy. Kita akan dari langit.
Can you hear me? Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Yep, read you just fine. Now why don't you power up the camera? I've got pictures. Running diagnostics. Perfect. I've got a nice, strong signal.
Orang bilang ini yang paling bagus ya parkurnya. Lompatannya itu loh smooth. Bener kayak parkur.
Seriously, Sean? Fuck you.
Mana nih? Kita mau kemana nih, guys? Ah, bukan ya. Malah lompat lah.
Just a heads up. There's no elevator access from here on out.
Sorry.
You'll have to get up there the old-fashioned way.
Terus boy. Boy. Wih, keren. Sorry,
Jesus.
Look on the bright side. No security to worry about.
And on the not so bright side, the slightest misstep means you're effectively paced.
Shut up, Sean.
wih, bener kan? Mau kita ke atas. Nyebrang. Wih, hampir aja. Lompat. Boy, ini mah keren boy. Ini masih gimana Valhalla, ya Allah.
Almost there, Desmond. Once you reach the top of the lit-up crane, you should be high enough to make the jump.
Should?
It'll be fine, don't worry.
Bro, naik. Loncat keren.
Well, you might want to worry a little. I'm pretty sure she was high when she was running the numbers.
Sean!
A joke. It was a joke. Or was it?
Paling tinggi nih. Wait. Gak bisa bilang teman. Naik. Naik ke S. Naik ke S. Sampai jatuh.
Jump when you're ready, but wait for my signal to open the chute. Timing's really important here. Too soon or too late, and you'll miss the building.
Ready? Go!
Now! Open your chute, now! Desmond!
Sampai nggak teman-teman? Sampai harusnya ya. Sampai dong. Itu artefaknya deh. Kita ambil artefaknya. Artefak Apple of Eden.
That wasn't so bad.
So, you must be Desmond. Not exactly what I expected. But I guess your kind doesn't have many options these days.
Who are you?
Ask your father. Now give me that.
I don't think so.
Look. I'm not supposed to kill you. But the boss man didn't say anything about fucking you up. So you got to the counter. Oh!
So who the hell is Daniel Cross?
Believe it or not, he used to be an assassin. The assassin, the way I've heard it told, but it turned out he was a sleeper agent for Abstergo, programmed to infiltrate and destroy the organization.
How did he know you were there? We could be compromised.
They must have caught me snooping inside their network and sent Cross to see what we were after. If they were aware of our current location, we'd know. Though, I will say this. Doesn't bode very well for future expeditions.
I've set up some cameras topside. If anyone shows up, we'll see it.
I'd suggest you go see about finding a socket for that power source. Or we can return to Connor if you prefer. All the artifacts in the world won't mean a thing without the key.
Items amulet. Ini mana yang kita dapat dari tadi nih? Dari trivia. Mission replay.
Son, I owe you an apology. I shouldn't have lashed out like that. You have to understand, I've never been very good at this. Never mind that we live rather extraordinary lives.
Yeah, I kinda liked my ordinary one.
You can't escape who you are, Desmond.
So I've noticed.
Look, it's silly for us to go back and forth like this. I admit, I did a shitty job raising you. I apologize, I'm sorry. But it's important you understand it didn't come from a bad place. You're my son. I love you. I guess I was so busy trying to make sure nothing bad happened, I didn't consider the consequences. Truce.
Ah, Desmond, there you are. Can I ask a favor?
Maybe?
When this is all over, I'd like to try turning the dial back on the Animus. Like, all the way back. To the time of the first civilization.
You think it would work?
There was no real loss of fidelity when you visited Altair. Then again, that was about 1,000 years ago, and I'm looking at going back at least 70,000 more.
Sure, I'd be up for it. It'd be interesting to see what things were like back then.
Excellent. I think it would prove most enlightening.
I can't believe it's taken me so long to ask, but... how's Mom? She's not...
No. Your mother is fine. We decided it was safer if we split up for this job.
In the beginning, when we thought we could be saved, we sought to face the sun's wrath and contain it. 4 towers would be built to pull her fury into this place and dispel it. But even with all we knew, with all we had, it would take too long. 1,000 years we could labor and still the work would not be done. The first tower was never completed. The project abandoned. We moved on. But while we labored on other endeavors, a few returned. They thought to automate the process. Metal might finish what flesh could not.
Kita lanjut aja ya ceritanya ya. Wih. Mana sih tempat? Oh, itu.
Good luck, Desmond.
Let's go.
These are troubled times. The already uneasy alliance between the Crown and its subjects frays. And behind them both the Templars plot, pulling strings and moving pieces. History dictates they seek order through control. But how will they affect it here? Who supports them? And what conspiracies
Connor!
have they already spun?
Spare a
All
moment.
these things I must Of determine. course.
Have a
Only
look.
by knowing my enemy can I hope to
What is
stop
it?
them.
Xingbao, or
Xingbao.
rope dart if you prefer. One of the many plans given to us by Xiao Yun to...
Sorry.
We'll have to work on this.
Ganondogo,
Yes, my friend.
what brings you here? Is the village all right?
For now.
What do you mean? What has happened?
Men came, claiming we had to leave. They said that the land was being sold, and that the Confederacy had consented. We sent an envoy, but they would not listen.
You must refuse!
We cannot oppose the Sachem, but you're right as well. We cannot give up our home.
Do you have a name? Do you know who is responsible?
He's called William Johnson.
Where is Johnson now?
In Boston, making preparations for the sale.
Sale! This is theft!
Connor, take care. These men are powerful.
What would you have me do? I made a promise to my people.
If you insist upon this course of action, seek out Sam Adams in Boston. He'll be able to help. What have you done?
When my people go to war, a hatchet is buried into a post to signify its start. When the threat is ended, the hatchet is removed.
You could have used a tree.
Bener juga kita. Apa dia harus? Wait, ada orang yang bisa kita tolong lagi. Di dalam orang. Oke, Siapa kamu?
Kana, it has occurred to me that the times we live in will be looked upon by future generations with a certain degree of scrutiny, no matter the outcome. With that in mind, I think it valuable to record the goings-on around the homestead. A true log of how people lived during this time of transition.
Okay.
Something to help color the portrait.
What do you think?
What do you think?
Okay.
When I find a moment, I will try.
Very good.
Isinya banyak kan ya. Ini udah deket nih.
Bloody hell! Can you help me?
Are you all right?
What do you think?
How did this happen?
Poachers in the woods. I asked them to leave. This was their answer.
Come on. We need to get that arm looked at.
What if the men who did this?
They can wait. Your wound cannot. You'll be able to make it to the house.
Yes. I think the ball took only flesh.
And what is your name?
Miriam.
Do you live nearby?
I don't have a home per se. I took to the frontier when I was a young girl. I've made my life out here ever since. Living where the land makes it easiest.
Not a common choice for a woman of the colonies.
No, it's not. But truth be told, it was this, and the convent or the brothels. I prefer the open air.
Halo Bang, ingat saya tak?
Halo, Bang Big D. Big D. Ini kan Big Down. Hello. Bigyan ng Miriam. Amat bergabung aja Big D. Big D.
Kana, what are you doing?
Those poachers need to be stopped.
Saw the scabs from my hunting blind. Get to that, and you shouldn't have any trouble finding them.
Use the rope dart if you can. Get familiar with it.
The rope dart. What is the rope dart? Tau Jun? Okay. Buka puasa belum Bang Big D? Benar lompat-lompat pagi-pagi. Keren lompat dengan parkour terkeren.
Game apa nih?
Assassin's Creed 3 bang, remaster. Langsung mati itu dia, kita tarik.
Aku bukan abang.
Apa dong? Ibing. Hubung.
Gak minsok bang.
Gak minsok bang. Aduh gak ada duit bang. Duit habis. Kalau Bang Daniel kan duitnya bang. Langsung tergantung. Super dance. Selamat bergabung.
Amin bang.
Habis duitnya kemarin habis minsok. Itu lagi ya, lompat ke mana? Itu kan? Betul. Lompat, geser, lompat.
Rame bener tadi saya lewat warung Bang John.
Iya tah? Kan berarti. Ini dari mana?
Puji Tuhan. Jumat main Yuko.
Daftarin ya. Tarik. Gua lagi di sana. Apakah mereka datang ke sini? Atau kita yang harus? Ini kita yang harus ke sana.
Kan harus list sendiri.
William Johnson's opening up some of that Mohawk land he purchased for free hunting soon. Might be we make a good haul up there.
I hear tell lumbering will be allowed to boot.
What does he want with the territory if not the game and timber?
Dua-dua aja langsung bisa, boy. Boleh juga. Lupa di looting ya. Udah penuh, Udah penuh listnya. Tadi Mayan dapat 13 lira.
Hey! Where are you, fellas?
Wala oke ko.
Shooting strangers in the forest, is that common hunting practice where you come from?
No. Spare me.
Go! Tell the friends you have left what happened
Saya
here.
pamit dulu. HP-nya udah diambil mama.
Boleh, silakan pamit. Sampai ketemu lagi, Nil. Pak Guru Daniel. Tetap mencerdaskan anak bangsa. Dahulu, sekarang, dan selama-lamanya.
Amin wakakakakakak. Mari kita nyanyi bagi Tuhan, tak ada yang mustahil.
Hello. Thank you buat like-nya.
Thank you, Achilles.
You are most welcome.
Oh, super dancing.
Why did those men attack you?
It's no secret this land is full with game. I spotted the trespassers en route to request permission to hunt here myself, and suggested they do the same.
The bounty of the forest is not mine to give. It is your right to hunt on this land, but I would appreciate you trading your surplus with the others.
Very well. I accept.
Very well, I accept. Wait. Can produce level 1 good. coba ngambil ini dulu ya. Kita ambil artefak reflect trinket. Salah dong. Sasarannya dari mana ya, boy? Kayaknya nggak ada jalan ke atas ya. Seperti nggak ada jalan ke atas. Apa ini? Nggak bisa juga. Dari sini kali coba ya. Oh, bisa tuh. Ada tuh. Ya, sedikit lagi. Nggak nyampe, boy. Jalan. Oh, bisa, bisa. Mantap cowoknya. Mantap juga cowoknya. Wah, lewat mana ya? Sepertinya makin tinggi deh sepertinya. Bukan bisa naik ini. Wait, what is that? Monte itu. nyam.
Nyama.
Nyam. Kaget gua, dia tiba-tiba ngomong nyama.
Nyama.
Tuh. Nyang. Di atas sana berarti dari sini. Wait, kabur.
Nyama.
Bikin kaget terus. Gimana caranya naik tebing benteng begitu tinggi, sungguh sulit ini. Gapai. Gimana caranya, boy? Agak naik tinggi. Ini dinaikin. Nggak bisa. Mentok, nggak tahu gelap. Gitu nggak usah lah, isi aja. Pusing aja. Kita kesini aja. Tartar. Weh, sudah tidak. Jadi gembel. Looting mayat. Aku gembel. Berkali-kali mati begini. Kita disuruh panen. Baiklah. Ambil burung dulu yuk. Ini dapat burung.
Yama.
Lama. Yang pun aku kuliti. Beruang lagi. Hujan boy. Beruang hujan. Beruang lagi. Sini kamu beruang.
Yama.
Beruang. Hello beruang. Honor. Ada harta karun.
there we was. 8 months in the Kentucky frontier, trapping and skinning elk. Well along my 3rd bale when they came upon us. No less than a dozen Shawnee hunters had us surrounded at the point of musket and arrow. My bush partner froze up stiff. The fear chilled me the same, but I managed to muster what little Shawnee I was knowing. The leader spoke too quick, but I gathered we was poaching, having crossed into their territory a month or so hence. Their musket barrels stared us down, the heads of their arrows smiling sharp at our backs. I bumbled a proposition and busted Shawnee. Our full piece, my 3 bales, and my partner's 2 less a half, in exchange for us quitting the Shawnee bush on our own legs. Leader nods to his boys. They load up our take and start back into the trees. The honcho stays a spell longer, just staring right through us with his 2 black eyes. And then he was gone. We picked up, set back east the way we came. Months of profit lost, but our own hides intact. Never saw the Shawnee again, but I know they was following us. I could feel their eyes on our backs, clear to North Carolina.
Mana ini? Gue di atas, gue kira masih di atas lagi. Lompatnya kemana? Kalau lompat mati. Mati beneran. Wah! Aneh. 3.000 boy, duit kita belum banyak juga deh. Boston, we. Ambil burung dulu.
Sympathize with your frustrations, gentlemen. But surely you can understand my reluctance to kick the hornet's nest.
The tourist thing, no matter what you do. Might as well make it count.
Hey, Adam.
Ah, Connor. Hello again. What brings you to Boston?
You.
Would you excuse us, fellows? Thank you. That conversation was about to turn unpleasant. Now, what can I do for you?
I was hoping you could help me locate William Johnson.
Of course. I'm headed to a meeting with some men who should be able to help. Why don't you come along? It's good to see the people finally taking a stand against injustice.
Says the man who owns a slave.
Ooh, sorry? I practice what I preach, my friend. She's not a slave, but a freed woman, at least on paper. Men's minds are not so easily turned. It's a tragedy that for all our progress, still we cling to such barbarism.
Then speak out against it.
We must focus first on defending our rights. When this is done, we'll have the luxury of addressing these other matters.
You speak as though your condition is equal to that of the slaves. It is not.
Tell that to my neighbor who was compelled to quarter British troops, or to my friend whose store was closed because he displeased the crown. The people here are no freer than Surrey.
You offer excuses instead of solutions. All people should be equal, and not in turns.
It's in turns, or not at all.
Hey! It's my home, no matter what you thieves called taxmen say! If the gumps in Parliament who want to take my property, you tell them to sail across the pond and take it themselves!
It's not open for discussion now. Open this door or these men will break it down. Ah!
Ah, bollocks! We're coming in! I trust the mounting evidence is proof enough, Connor.
Continue on. I shall meet you at our destination.
Could use some support. Come on, you fool! Is that all you have? Could use some support. You can't take what's not yours!
Bang, ini AC3 Remastered kah?
Ya.
Justice for once. I dare the governor to send more.
Gambarnya udah lumayan bagus.
You all right?
I'm fine. It's not my first dance. For all their teeth and claws, these little foxes
Bedanya
fight like
apa
puppies.
sama yang lama, Bang?
Cerita semuanya sama, cuman
Thank you, my friend.
moodnya.
I'd buy you an ale, but I'm expected somewhere else.
Turnamen juga bang. Ya. Kang Miftah. Ada apa itu? Woi. Banyak bener yang harus dibunuh nih. Lagi kan join stay below. Ambil harta karun yang terutama, harta karun yang terutama. Rame bener boy di kota ini boy. Sedikanya harusnya dijagain sama dulu.
that it is your friends, neighbors, and relations that are being killed. Unite as one defiant family before this evil killer. Remember that it is your friends, neighbors, and relations that are being killed. Unite as one defiant family before this evil killer.
Gila. Ya gagal satu ya.
A new design in rotary lanes will be on display at the Guildhall this next week.
Connor, I'd like you to meet some like-minded friends. The owner of this fine establishment, William Molyneux, and the manager and chef of his newest venture, Stéphane Chaffeau.
Ah, Connor and I just had a ball with some redcoats enforcing some taxmen outside my home.
The collectors grow bolder and more forceful. Something we must address, Samuel.
Then let us raise a banner. Something to let the people know that they are not alone. The docks are an angry place of late. Protesters picketing the latest shipments of British tea. The eyes of the city are upon that stage.
A Bostonian without his tea is a dangerous beast.
William Johnson is smuggling the tea off the ships. One of his men tried to sell me this. A sample of what I refused. But it's from those ships. No mistaking the stamp. He's charging a king's ransom. Must be he's making a mint off those who buy it. Where is he now? I've never met the man.
May I ask why you seek him, Connor?
He intends to purchase the land upon which my village stands, without the consent of my people.
No doubt the revenue from his little smuggling endeavor is financing the acquisition. A tax enforced on tea grants a boon to smugglers. I'll wager the same men who levy the taxes are selling the tea. A stage requires a spectacle, and I may know the play. Connor, head back to the docks and see to the destruction of the tea. If you should need us, return here.
Pardon me.
Come on, mate.
Head back to the docks.
Hello, Connor. That tea is being illegally smuggled all around Boston by Johnson's men. If you see any crates in transit, perhaps you could put a stop to the delivery. And those...
Storm damage to the steeple. God blesses all dutiful citizens.
Powder cakes, powder cakes, powder cakes. powder cake.
Ini yang remaster kah, Bang?
Ya, betul. Betul sekali. Mana powder cakes? Nggak ada. Susah bener jemputnya. Tolong. I'm gone. Mayat jadi.
Assassin's Creed apa ini?
Assassin's Creed 3, Bang. Assassin's Creed 3 dong. Power check. Ada